got started on the project back in '04 with the University of Georgia, and we started out in the southwest part of Georgia, putting these systems on, and through some EQIP money from NRCS and through a CIG grant, these pivots were put on in Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, and it can allow the grower to apply different rates of water down the span as needed for the crop or as the soil conditions are. So if you've got some non-cropped area that you need to cut the water off in as it passes over that, I can cut those particular nozzles off. Or as if you're fixing to go across a sand ridge and you need more water than what you normally got your panel box set on, the pivot will slow down and could put over the rate that you had applied for that sandy area, whereas the rest of the pivot would be cycling, and the rate that you had in your panel box would be going on that. So it has a lot of potential in non-cropped areas, cutting the water completely off and putting different rates along the span as it walks through the field on different soil types. It can save water, but the best part about it is it's putting the water where you're needing it as you need it. So yes, when you get through with the summary sheet of how much water you're putting out and how many acres, you can end up saving water over how if you had just put the pivot on, say, 3/4 of an inch and irrigated the complete field. We may be saving the water in the non-cropped areas by turning the water completely off. We got 47 pivots up right now, and through EQIP funding, there was a 75 from NRCS and 25 from the grower. In Georgia, they've got one for dairies, and that's where we're going to go next, is try to retrofit some pivots to keep the lagoon water from getting into the waterways and the non-cropped areas in the field, and to keep the lagoon water from running out off of the field into the waterways. The map itself, if you're familiar with what a variable rate spreader truck map would look like, that's what the map looks like when you get through. It's colored basically like that, different amounts of water in different areas. And you would program that into the controller with a jump drive. You'd sit down at your desktop or your laptop in your truck, edit the map, get out of the truck with a jump drive and put it in the controller. So there's really not a whole lot of maintenance to it. It's got hydraulic valves, which in the past we've been operating by air. We're going to start to try to use water with it. So there's really nothing the grower has to do except turn it on, and it goes. It's a switch, and you flip the switch and it waters the map that you got loaded.